out the pack, where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Wizards of Chicago taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. That's to the rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. 22 yards there, a first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, when you call back-to-back plays that gain that type of yardage, you fall into a nice, easy rhythm as a play caller, and you gain some confidence early, too.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Murray now running left off the option. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal. And now an audible here into something else.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second? And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Kyler Murray with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Johnson now returning. Now here's Johnson. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Take this one up close to the 25-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense, and they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And they take over, they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Murray changing the play. On second down, here's Gibson again. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Once more, Gibson. And he'll go down at the 28. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The Panthers hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
In motion right is Mingo. On second down, a run with Gibson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll run with Gibson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
A 46-yard attempt.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. They're at the line, ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Fields. And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Dulin. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Play action. It's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Don't jump.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Fields. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, it's intercepted. And drive killer there. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Panthers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
There he goes left side. Running free at the 45. Off to the races. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Kyler Murray, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any. Adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you...
He's got him in, complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. He's into space past the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Murray now to throw. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Green.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he is going to lose yardage here. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one left side caught by Gibson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
A 52-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and the lead will stay put at 17.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Go.
Off play action, Fields. A throw on the money there to Doolin. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. Fields on 1st down. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And the ball smacked down. Throwing again is Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando.
Both these teams get a chance to dry out.
Sports
maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Deontay Johnson on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now Fields. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Again, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Third and 12.
Here's Fields. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Well, Cockrell holds it in left side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Murray now. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Right.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
11. Easy.
On fourth down, Fields. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
A handoff running left is Gibson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Murray changing the play. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. McBride from 19 yards away. And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And this one complete to Doolin. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
On gain of 8 yards.
Easy.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Play action. It's Fields. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fields.
44-yard line.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Panthers 43.
To the air again, Fields. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Moore, the man in motion.
Angel. Go.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Murray looking to change the play here. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Murray now to throw. Pass complete. He's got Smith-Njigba. Finding room at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Odafe Oweh. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey! Omaha.
Throwing now is Murray. He's got this downfield to McBride. 43 yards that time. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say The team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. A give up the middle to Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Coach. 2-2.
Gibson again. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here's Gibson on the read option. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
That's a great read down here near the goal line. Most defenses are keying in on Kyler Murray, knowing they likes to have the ball in his hands. But here he gives it up on the option, and that's a great call as it leads to a touchdown run.
Carlson on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 34, Wizards nothing. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now here is another interception. Inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bear. It's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw, Fields. And my goodness, another interception. Yet another mistake after the interception there, I guess.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Champ, gotta go.